Good job. Go put it in the bucket. Good job.
Wow.
What you got there, John?
Why are you putting the white?
Shalom, peace, and blessings. Welcome back to Yohanatan's house. So as you can see, we are just enjoying this spring weather with the family outdoors. And the children harvested us some honeysuckle flowers. They are just growing all over our backyard. And so with these blooms, I am going to make some honeysuckle jelly and honeysuckle tea. Doing some research with it about it, and it has really great medicinal uses to it. So with them being all over the yard, we are going to put them to use. This is my first time ever making any kind of jelly, so I was really excited to do this. And here I'm kind of just picking through the blooms, making sure I get all the green parts out and getting the brightest yellow flowers. And so for this jelly recipe, I did 4 cups of water to 5 to 6 cups of the flowers. And I'm just going to let it steep for 45 minutes to an hour. I brought it to like a rolling boil, and then I shut off the stove and just let it sit and steep. So the whole house was smelling of honeysuckle. It was just such a beautiful aroma. Here you can see that I'm going to strain this out now into a cheesecloth just to make sure that I don't get any particles inside the jelly or the tea, anything that might have been left over. And as you can see here, it came out to be such a beautiful golden yellow color. The house was just smelling of honeysuckle for like 2 or 3 days. For the jelly recipe, I only used 2 cups of the tea, and then I put the rest inside of this pitcher. And I know it doesn't seem like there's a lot in there, but the tea came out so good and so refreshing, and it just tasted of honeysuckle. It was really nice. The family really enjoyed it. So not only is this my first time making any homemade jelly, it is also my first time canning. So I was overall very excited about doing this whole project. I kind of got caught up making the jelly itself. So here I'm just adding it into the jar. But before I did that, I added my sugars and liquid pectin to this. You need this to make any jellies or jams. And I'm just pouring it into my jars now so that I can put it in the water bath. So I have all my jars filled, and I'm just cleaning off the rims before I top them off and put them into the canner. If you know anything about canning and have any tips for a beginner like myself, please leave your comments below. I would love to hear from you. So I have all my lids on, and I'm just putting on my rings, and I'm not putting it on too tightly. Just putting it on medium snug. And then I'm going to put them in the counter. Actually, I'm going to flip them before I put them in the counter. I watched a YouTube video. A gentleman said that this might help to sterilize anything that might have gotten on the lids. So yeah, I flipped them over for about 5 minutes before I put them into the counter. Now these glass jars are pretty hot, so I see a lot of people handle them with their jar lifter. However, I managed to get them into the pot without burning myself, and I use the towel rag as well, so it might be a precaution that you might want to take using your jar lifter. So I put enough water to cover the jars 1 to 2 inches. And once I got the water to a rolling boil, I set my timer for 10 minutes and that's it. And here our oldest is just enjoying the nectar from all the flowers that we have left over. And voila, here I have my honeysuckle. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you guys have any tips for a beginner canner, please leave your comments below. Shalom, peace, and blessings.